What is going on, guys? It is Ahmed the Pharmacist, and I am back today to just give you guys all an update on Jaguar Health. So this is a stock that I kind of mentioned a couple days ago in one of my videos, and I kind of did a deeper dive into what the pharmaceutical company is about, their product Mytesi, Chromofer. So if you want to go back and watch that video to just get more of a background and an understanding of what Jaguar Health is, and Napo Pharmaceuticals, which is it's a subsidiary company that Jaguar actually owns. So I kind of just wanted to give you guys an update because since the video, I put you guys on, I think it was at around $1.70 per share, and we saw a pretty fantastic run up since then. So as I mentioned, again, I'm kind of going to be holding Jaguar for the long run. I did buy in right around that $1.70, $1.80 range, but again, I'm no financial advisor, nor am I doing this for medical advice. Rather, just telling you guys about some of the things that I'm buying and the stocks that I'm interested in. So again, since I kind of spoke about it, we saw at least today at the beginning of market open, it ran up all the way to about $2.87. So it was up quite a bit throughout the day. We saw it surge about 34%, on an upside, and then we kind of saw it trend back down. People took some profits, some of those short sellers or day traders. But the exciting thing is in the aftermarket, we saw it kind of correct itself again and regain the gains the stock made throughout the day. So that was pretty good news for all of us that are in it for the long term. Because again, looks like we tested the previous highs and we kind of have passed it by a little bit. So depending on how the market opens tomorrow, pretty exciting stuff to kind of keep this one on your radar. And why is the price surging? There's no updates on the clinical trials. There's no news that has been released about Jaguar Health or Napo Pharmaceuticals with all the rumors that have been going around, but 4 things that are causing this stock to potentially surge currently. So again, rumors. I always tell you guys in my other videos as well when I talk about SPACs or stocks, always buy things when there's rumors around them and then sell when the news comes out, unless you want to buy in early, be an early adopter if you feel long-term about a certain company, a certain biopharmaceutical company, regardless of the sector. Again, if you want to get in early, buy rumors, and if you want to day trade or just make a swing trade, make some easy cash, sell the news. So again, 4 things that are potentially causing JAGX or Jaguar Health to go up currently is there's a potential SPAC merger to happen. So the first rumor is either, again, this is to happen potentially as soon as tomorrow, or it can happen next week on Monday, but there's potential that there's going to be an announcement with a SPAC merger with the subsidiary Napo Pharmaceuticals. So again, Napo Pharmaceuticals developed Mytesi, the anti-diarrheal that I mentioned. I kind of did a more informational video about it, so if you want to go back and watch that, feel free to do so. But again, Napo Pharmaceuticals developed Mytesi. It's FDA approved for antiretroviral therapy side effect, which is diarrhea, and it's used for that patient population. But there's potential expansion in FDA labeling for Mytesi. So again, as this article says, I kind of like their verbiage, but if the SPAC merger occurs with Napo Pharmaceuticals, this will be exciting because SPACs have been killing the game lately. I am in a lot of SPACs and I have been doing very well on each of them, thankfully. So again, if this occurs, we are going to see, as it says here on this article, just kind of for fun and giggles, it's going to really just set this stock on fire. It's going to fly, again, to our final destination, as I always say, the moon directly. So also there's this rumor about European approval. So there's a rumor that Mytesi specifically will receive emergency approval in Europe, or the Chromofer, again, this is just the generic name, but we're going to call it Mytesi, as an option to help treat COVID-19 long haulers. So again, there's potential that it can help with the GI symptoms, so things like the diarrhea that the patients are experiencing, especially these long haulers. And also it could be used for potential, it might have some potential evidence to help with certain respiratory type issues, just based off its mechanism of action. Next, this positive data information. So JAGX completed its 3-year cancer data back in December 20th of 2020. Now the rumor is that the data is very overwhelmingly positive. Again, the rumor. And it will be released sometime in January. Again, excitement, rumors cause the smart retail investors to start putting their money in because they know regardless if the news comes out, and it is positive, we're going to skyrocket. If not, unfortunately, we might see a little bit of a trickle down. But there's so many different angles for this one, because it's not only one rumor, it's not two, but rather four. And last but not least, the revenue. So the rumor is that the company made significant fourth quarter sales, driving tremendous revenue. So again, what does that mean for all of us? So if Mytesi did well and they report their Q4 earnings sometime, in the near future, in the next few weeks or so, we're going to see this also skyrocket, depending on how many people started taking this medication. And again, we know that they've been doing well on it based off the side effect profile that I mentioned in my previous video, etc., etc. So guys, as I always say, buy the rumor, sell the news. If any of these four rumors end up being, again, accepted or actually hold true and become true news, going back to the price, again, we're just going to see hopefully 3, 4, 5, 6. Who knows? Who knows? Really, I can't say, I'm no financial advisor and I don't know how to read these technical analysis, nor do I even have the interest to do so. Because what I do is I buy companies early on that I believe in, hold on tight through the bumpy ride, because again, volatility is to be expected with these penny stocks. Anything under $5 is a penny stock. So guys, again, tomorrow when the market opens, see what happens in the pre-market. If the price skyrockets without any news, hold on a little bit. People are going to take their profits and set a limit order. Set a price that you're willing to buy in, $2 flat, $1.75, whatever it might be, and then make that your exit price, your entrance price. And then from there, if the stock takes off, set a trailing stop loss. I do that for every single one of my stocks that I'm in, that I've made anywhere between 25, 30, 40% or more of gains on. Because why go through the stress of worrying, man, I made all this money and now it all just disappeared because I didn't set a trailing stop loss. So again, if you guys want me to do a video on how to set that, there's a lot out there on YouTube, but I would be more than happy to show you guys how I do it on Robinhood, Webull, or other brokerages, of course, alike. So again, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this was informative. And if you have not entered into Jaguar Health, it might be a pretty exciting time to do so. If you want to wait for a pullback, totally understandable. And I always say, set 3 strike prices, guys. Divide your money that you were willing to put in to this company. Divide that by 3. Put in your first strike price. So say your strike price is $2.50. Put in 1/3 of the money you're willing to invest. If it pulls back, 20, 30 cents, whatever it might be, 10%, 15, 20%, put in your second amount for your strike price. And lastly, if it pulls back yet again below, another 10, 15%, because with volatility and penny stocks, it's possible, that's when you'll put your final strike price. As always, thank you all for tuning in. Until next time, keep investing.